There are places not built with stone alone, but carved into imagination. On a plateau of sand and rock, the ancients challenged time, stacking stones toward the sky. These are not mere monuments, they are messages. Today, we unlock the vault of mysteries. How were the pyramids built? Why? And who were the people who raised the world upon their shoulders? The story of the pyramids is not just one pyramid. It's a chain of experiments, idea, attempt, error, mastery. At Saqqara, the first Step Pyramid was built for King Djoser, designed by the genius Imhotep, a leap from mastaba to step, from horizon to ascent. At Dashur, the bent pyramid changed angle midway, as if learning from itself. Then the Red Pyramid, where form found balance. Finally, the pinnacle of knowledge, the 3 pyramids of Giza, Khufu, Khafra, Menkaure, the signature of a civilization that touched perfection. The truth is far from Hollywood's tale. The pyramids weren't raised by slaves under whips, but by Egypt's grand workshop. Seasonal laborious, skilled craftsmen, quarrymen, rope makers, metalworkers. They were fed bread, beer, onions, and meat. Some were even buried near the plateau in honor. Graffiti inside blocks speak of work crews, the friends of Khufu, the drunkards of Menkaure, casual signatures of real teams. Not royal propaganda. The pyramid cores were made from local limestone quarried on site. The smooth white casing came from Tura on the east bank, dazzling blocks that once gleamed under the sun, visible from miles away. For the king's chamber, massive granite beams were hauled from Aswan, over 900 kilometers south. Imagine the logistics: flood season barges, canals, unloading ramps. Every block was a journey. Different theories tried to explain how the stones were raised. A colossal straight ramp leading up the pyramid, simple in idea, but requiring more material than the pyramid itself. A zigzag or external spiral ramp wrapping around the structure, shorter, but blocking sight lines for precise alignment. Or an internal ramp spiraling inside the pyramid, elegant, efficient, but evidence remains debated. On ancient walls, we see workers splashing water in front of a sledge carrying a massive statue. Reducing friction, doubling efficiency. Small details, giant results inside. Geometry speaks in silence. Corridors cut at precise angles. Granite beams stacked in relieving chambers to spread the weight above the king's chamber. 2 narrow shafts point outward. Ventilation? Or pathways for the king's soul to ascend to imperishable stars. Why this accuracy? Why this perfect alignment with true north, south, east, and west, within a fraction of a degree? In an age before compasses, how did they pin down the heavens with such certainty? Some see the layout of the 3 pyramids as a mirror of Orion's belt. If true, it's more than astronomy, it's poetry in stone. Others believe priests tracked circumpolar stars, fixing the pyramid's north face to the eternal heavens. Either way, these weren't just tombs. They were cosmic. Machine's pyramid was not a grave alone. It was a complex, a valley temple at the riverbank, a long causeway, a mortuary temple at the base, then the pyramid itself. It was a stage for transformation, the king's journey from man to God, from dust to star. Beside Khufu's pyramid lay solar barks, sealed in pits, ready for him to sail with Ra each dawn. Resurrection here wasn't belief, it was architecture. The pyramid project wasn't just engineering, it was economics. Feeding thousands, providing healthcare, organizing water channels. During the flood season, when farming paused, hands turned to building. The pyramids were a national employment plan, a logistical masterpiece, and a symbol of state power. Papyrus fragments tell us of transport orders, bread, and beer rations. Imagine a foreman writing, "Today we brought casing stones from Tura." The trip took 2 days along the canal. History whispers in these details each time we think we know it all. The pyramid surprises us. Modern muon scans have revealed mysterious voids inside Khufu's pyramid. Are they structural gaps to lighten the load? Secret chambers? Or blueprints of techniques we still don't grasp? The pyramid keeps whispering, "I am not finished." Some scholars propose that parts of the pyramid were cast, not carved, a mixture of crushed limestone poured into molds, forming artificial stone. The idea is bold, but contested. Geologists argue the stones bear natural, fossil imprints. Between chemistry and quarry, the debate continues from the bent pyramid's changing angle under stress, to the Red Pyramid's perfect lines, to Djoser's Step Pyramid rising tier by tier. We see Egypt's method of trial and error. Mastery didn't fall from the sky. It was earned stone by stone where pyramids rise, a guardian crouches. The Sphinx, human face on a lion's body. Was it carved in Khufu's reign? Or older still, its body eroded, its nose gone, but its gaze eastward endures, as if to ask, do? You really think you know everything when imagination struggles to credit human genius? It looks to aliens. Yet this denies the sweat of masons, the skill of surveyors, the courage of engineers who aligned stone to the stars. No, it wasn't otherworldly beings. It was people, with patience, organization, and vision. The pyramids were tombs, yes, but also resurrection engines. Their shape mirrors the sun's rays. Their faces embraced the four directions. Death in Egypt wasn't an end. It was transformation. And the pyramid was the ladder. How do you align a 230-meter base to true north within inches? Maybe by watching the shadow at noon, or tracking circumpolar stars. Precision here wasn't luxury. It was faith. When architecture becomes prayer. Nothing less than perfection will do see this ordinary day. No miracles, only system. If one worker faltered, another stepped in. If a tool broke, the smith repaired it. If hunger struck, bread was ready. A nation raised one block at a time, and kept going. Wooden levers, ropes, sweat, and time. This was their secret picture. Khufu's pyramid complete. Smooth white casing shining like a mirror, topped with a polished capstone. It wasn't bare like today. It was light itself. What we see now is the skeleton. The skin of brilliance was stripped over centuries to build Cairo's mosques and palaces. Do ramps alone explain construction? What are the newly discovered voids? Were the shafts air ducts or stellar pathways? Is the Giza layout truly Orion's belt? Questions aren't failures, they are fuel. Every generation brings a key, opens a door, and finds more doors waiting behind the stone. Is the human. Not only kings, but thousands of nameless faces. If there's a miracle here, it's collective labor. People thought they built a tomb for a king, but they built eternity for a nation. The pyramids are not puzzles to solve and close. They are mirrors, showing us questions about knowledge and faith, about power and labor, about how humans leave their mark. Between stone and sky, the ancient Egyptians wrote a sentence. This is what humans can do when they believe they're raising not just stone, but a dream.